Tatiana Romanova. So these are the juries and referees for the 120 and plus 120 kg category.
Basically, like with animation and stuff.
For this category, Mr. Farshid Sultani of Iran, PJ Joseph of India, Tatiana Romanova, Mohammad Golizadeh of Iran, Almas Saeed of UAE, and Sharif Rabah of Lebanon. The technical controller is Luta Rashid of UAE. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third day of the Asian Powerlifting Federation's University Cup Championship, right here from Sharjah in the UAE, hosted by the University of Sharjah. This country is a pioneer of business, architecture, you name it. It's at the forefront of innovation, and today we see the future of powerlifting being built right here. I'm Farhan Ahmed, a powerlifter myself, and beside me is John Ndoso, who's the world squat record holder for the sub-juniors.
Yes, I am indeed. And first lift, squats, which is genuinely my favorite, you know.
Well, of course, he's a world record holder, and he would say that. But yeah, it's going to be very exciting. We've got the 120, the under 120 category coming up, and I just got to say, like, I've seen some of these guys walking around backstage, and my goodness, like, to be at that size at this age and to pack on that much muscle.
In uni as well, you know.
I mean, in university, I was still uploading Call of Duty to YouTube, so, you know, like, these kids have got a real head start, and I'm excited to see what they have to bring.
Yes. I agree with you 100%, Farhan.
Here we go, Salim
First up, we
Saleh.
have Salim Saleh.
Yeah, he's opening with a 150 kilo squat. And a bigger body weight in powerlifting usually means more Big Ten being shifted. So we've got some heavy squats coming our way, starting off with just the openers.
Salim Saleh of Zaid University UAE.
I mean, the under 120s and the over 120s today is going to be an absolute clash of the titans. It's going to be a battle of the behemoths. Here we go. First lift of the day.
Here we go, Salim.
Salim Saleh walking confidently right up to that bar. Now, the openers should be comfortable. This is usually a lifter's safe weight.
Yes.
It's almost like a last warm-up.
True. Look at his thighs. He's just got massive
Oh,
legs.
and that is a perfect lift.
Massive legs.
Good lift.
That is a good lift.
Three
from
white
Salam.
lights.
3 white lights. Yeah.
190 for
Look at that.
Azadi Ali of Azad University.
That
Over there, he
move-
was wearing the old SBD singlet, the classic singlet. What do you think of that, Farhan?
I mean, I always like a classic look. I have no, nothing against the classic look. But that moved like a hot knife through butter.
Nice. Yeah, most definitely. That was
Next
a
up,
very good
wow,
opener.
look at this. We've got Ali Asadi opening on 190 kilos. This is big weight, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a big weight. He's competing in the sub 120 category.
And again, you
Years
have
of competing, 6 years. That's pretty good, you know.
6 years competing
He's
at the age of
24 years
24.
of age.
So with 6 years of competition, you better bet this guy is cool, calm, and collected coming up to the platform right now. He's hailing from Iran, from Azad University. And this should not be a problem for this man right here. 190 kilos on the bar.
Yes.
And wow, he is built like an ox, and he's going to move this like an ox, guaranteed. My
goodness. That was really fast. That was really good for an opener.
3 white lights, moved again like hot knife through butter. I think earlier in the stream I said this will be a battle of the behemoths, and I think we're about to see that.
Saud Al-Hussein.
Saud Al Hussein, University of Sharjah, right from here. He's in home territory right now, so he should be perfectly comfortable lifting here.
Bar is loaded.
Oh,
Going
this
for
is the guy
195.
that I was telling you about earlier.
Bar is loaded.
I mean, wow, just look at the size of this guy.
My goodness.
This man is absolutely massive. 120 plus category.
He weighed in at 166 kilos today.
My goodness.
Yeah,
Very
that was a very
nice.
smooth opener.
Good lift.
3 white lights
Same
again.
dollar, 195 for Najib
I mean, that is a Kodiak Baroness singlet. What a physique.
of Prince Mohammed bin.
Again, as I said earlier, the exciting thing about today is that the higher body weight means bigger weight being shifted. And here we have Najib Al-Khoheji from the Prince Mohammed bin Fahd University. Big intensity to start the opener. Confident walk out there. And a perfect knife through butter opener again.
Good lift.
3 white lights.
The size of
Najib.
these guys at university level.
200 kg for
Unbelievable.
Ahmed Riyaz of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Dubai.
Here I have Ahmed Riyaz, a member of the DB community, who was recently actually just...
It's from the Manipal Academy of Higher Education. 200 kilos on the bar.
Yes.
He's competed for just under a year now, but he's got a total BB of 520 kilos.
Bar is loaded.
And I've seen this guy in DB. This guy is absolutely a titan.
And here we see him asking the spotters to push the rack closer. A very common trait we see in equipped lifters, but this guy, he seems to be comfortable.
Yeah, he's had a very good prep so far that I've seen in DB.
Yes.
Oh, lightning
very
fast.
nice and smooth opener.
No problems there.
From Riyaz
Good lift.
Ahmed.
3 white lights.
207.5 for Al-Hamadi Abdullah.
So far, there's been no problems on the openers, which is good to see, which means even more weight's going to be shifted.
Yes.
If
very
an
much.
opener doesn't go too well, usually an athlete will toned down the second or third attempt. So far, everything has moved absolutely perfectly, exactly what these guys have came here for.
Next up, we have Abdullah Al-Hamadi, a member of the UAE Federation, UAE team. So, and this guy is competing for Zayed University, opening with 207.5 kilos.
Wow, and a total PB of 505 kilos. And since he's opening on 207.5, he's going to be absolutely demolishing his old total.
Bar is loaded.
My goodness. Look at the
He's
size
actually
of this
opening
guy.
with a PR. That's actually insane.
That is a silverback gorilla in a singlet. My goodness. I expect him to shift this weight like a silverback gorilla. Look at the rack height. My goodness.
This guy is most definitely, if you stand next to him, you'll feel small no matter how big you are.
Wow. Again, zero problems on these openers so far. And that just makes me excited because it just means, again, they're going to be much more liberal with the next attempts they pick. And Mustafa Al-Tofi, coming from the University of Babylon in Iraq, 210 kilos as an opener. Previous total PB of 625 kilos. I think he might be comfortably taking that on if he's squatting 210 for an opener.
Bar is loaded.
Bar is loaded for Mustafa. See him trying to get hyped in the back. Oh, this guy's
love the
massive.
intensity. Here we go.
Look at
Paying
his
respect to
arms.
the barbell.
Mustafa has 7 years of competing at
Should
20
have
years
no
old.
nerves. No nerves. Cool, calm, and collected. Very good brace. Oh,
Nice and
again.
Nice and smooth. 3 wide lats for Mustafa.
It's a good lift.
Fantastic opener selection. All these guys. I mean, many of these guys have been doing it for years, so this is just a masterclass. Some people, I mean, you see it in other competitions. I mean, just look at that. Perfect technique right there. You see it in other
210 still there for
federations, you see it in other levels of competition
Abou Hazi.
where people,
University of
they
Doha
pick
for
openers
science
that are
and
just far too high, and they end up struggling. An opener should be an
is
easy
loaded.
lift. It should be a safe first attempt, and that's exactly what we're seeing here.
We see Jabran paying very nice respect to the referees there. We see him hyping up on the platform itself.
Hailing from the University of Doha for Science and Tech from Qatar.
Ooh,
And no problems.
no problem at all.
Opening on 210, that's his former squat PB, so he is just here to demolish his old
Same load,
numbers.
210.
And again, while these guys may be competing for first, second, or third place, I mean, the podium is an all-important aspect of powerlifting. But these guys are also competing against themselves. So for him to take his PB for a squat opener, I mean, he must be very happy with that.
Here we have Ilyas coming with a 210 opener. He's just been competing for under a year.
Bar is loaded.
Ilyas Bakayev,
It should be very exciting to see what this guy has to put up now.
previous best squat of 230 kilos and a best total PB of 645.
He is competing for the Middlesex University in Dubai, which we did see yesterday. The winner of the sub 105s.
No
Very
problems
nice and smooth.
whatsoever.
Very nice.
3 white lights, no
Good
questions.
lift. Same load, 210 kg for Hila.
Cool,
I've
calm, and
stood next to
collected.
this guy, and boy, can I tell you, he is a massive
I mean-
individual.
When I say that, I mean, you guys are seeing this on the live streams, we're seeing this in person. These guys are absolute monsters.
Like, I myself am 110 kilos, and it's nothing compared to the guys that are competing today.
They certainly have not missed any meals. These guys have turned all of that into absolute power. Here we go. Halal Basil. Oh, absolutely smoked
Am I
it.
seeing that correct? He has no belt on. He did that squat beltless.
He did that beltless? That's by choice, ladies and gentlemen.
240 kg.
On an international stage. No belt.
University.
I mean, if you're squatting that weight without belt, you're just having fun. To do that beltless at that pace. I mean, John, I put on a belt for 70 when I start my warm-ups.
Bar is loaded.
I'm feeling bad here.
We can definitely see how strong the cores of these massive, massive individuals
They
are.
don't miss their McGill big threes, and big energy coming here from
Al-Omari.
Zainul Badin Al Omeiri from Wasit University in Iraq, opening on 240 kilos.
This guy getting hyped up in the back.
Best squat of 245, just 5 kg under. Good descent. Oh, yes. A little slow there, but still no problems. No
Very nice
sticking
and clean.
points. Ah, that's a
Two
red light
white
there,
lights.
but 2 whites. It's
We
all
got a red
good.
light from the center
Khair
judge
Abdullah
there.
of Mustan Siri University.
And,
Sky
oh. It was borderline, but again, it just passed. That's all good.
Bar is loaded.
Watch the replays and contact the replays. There's something on the platform tripping them up. There's been a couple so far.
We see
That's no
Abdullah.
problem. Abdullah Shker from the Mustansir University in Iraq. Here we go. 240 kilos on the
For
bar.
an opener. A lot of these lifters I've been seeing, very common, have had over 5 years of competing. So a lot of them should
260.
have, you know, should know what's
Let's watch this replay now.
Azad University.
Oh, that's a deep squat. And again, may have not been quick, but not every lifter needs to be quick. Some lifters, I mean, they just move weights at a slower pace, but it's still solid. Don't let speed deceive.
Bar is loaded.
Next up we have
Oh
Mohammed.
yeah, here we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Mohammad
Screaming.
Gholizadeh from the Azad University of Iran. 270 kilos on the bar. Ladies
This
and
is
gentlemen, we
one
promised you a
massive
battle
individual.
of the behemoths. And we're seeing that right now.
Wow,
my
wow,
goodness.
wow, wow, wow.
My God in heaven.
Good lift.
That was a really nice and fast squat. Deep one as well because it was 3 white lights.
Move that like he has a problem with the theory of gravity
22.5
itself.
for, Salim
Look
Saleh
at the
of
speed on that.
That squat looked very textbook to me, and
I mean,
as a squat specialist myself, I could say that that was a very fast 270 on its own.
that moved like warm-up weight.
Next up, we have Salem coming in with 152.5 for his second attempt
Bar is loaded for Salim
from
Saleh.
Zayed University.
My God,
in
and
the
notice one
UAE.
thing here, he isn't even wearing knee sleeves.
Oh yes, oh yes. I just clocked.
This is just raw, this is just raw like power. No need for sleeves. Salim Saleh from the UAE.
I don't think he
Zayed
needs
University.
sleeves having legs
Certainly
that
not.
massive.
My God.
My goodness.
152.5 got smoked.
200
Fantastic.
for
with no knee sleeves. Imagine if that man put knee sleeves on right now. I mean, hell. A lot of people would be in trouble. All right, Saud Al Hussein for 200 kilos on the bar, University of Sharjah, UAE. He should be right at home here. And that job right there of spotting and loading, it is not easy. It's a lot of weight being loaded at a very quick pace as well, very quick rate. So thanks to these spotters as well, these spotters and loaders.
Bars loaded for Hussein Saud.
And no knee sleeves as well.
Sleeveless. This guy is a massive,
Built like a Kodiak bear.
massive individual.
And that's a big brace. Here we
That's
go.
a massive lad right
Solid
there.
on the walkout. 200 kilos on the bar, second attempt. And not much of a problem there either.
His legs are very...
0 sticking points, 3 white lights.
205
highlights for Saud.
for Najib Al-Kuhaiti.
Let's look at this
from
replay now.
Mohammed bin Fahd University.
Watch this. Textbook, no problems.
Dang.
These guys can go liberal on their third attempts. I mean, these are moving incredibly well. We're going to see a real competition for the podium.
That's most definitely for sure.
Najib Al-Kuhaiti from the Prince Mohammed bin Fahd University.
Coming in with 205 for his second attempt.
Wow. Previous
That
squat
is-
PB of 195, so he's completely knocked that out of the park.
Most definitely.
Confident walkout there. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I mean, that almost seems like a more conservative second attempt. That, again, just moved like a hot knife through butter.
212.5 for Ahmad Riaz, Manipal
Look at that.
Academy of Higher
There's not even any sticking point in that, and we're at the second attempt. Normally, we'd start to see a little bit of sign of, it's getting a bit difficult, but not for these guys.
Next up, we have Riaz Ahmed, competing from Manipal Academy of Higher Education in the UAE, having a next attempt of 212.5. I've spoken to this guy personally, and man, he's very humble. He's a very nice lad.
Very humble guy. Don't let the size deceive you. He's a gentle giant. He's a quiet worker in the gym. He trains at Desert Barbell in Dubai,
Yes.
but his intensity unmatched.
As you can see here, it's already 12.5 kilos above his previous squat PB. So let's see how this moves, considering it is, 12.5
I mean,
kilos above his PB.
He's had a fantastic prep so far from what I've seen.
Nice, calm walkout here.
Stable walkout. Textbook again. Oh my goodness. That is just a masterclass right there.
That is incredible. That is an incredible squat from Riaz.
My goodness. 212.5 kilos.
Azadi
Look at
Ali
that.
of Azadi
It looked as if like it was the same speed going down and going up, Like it was.
My God, as smooth as a gunshot. It's absolutely incredible. The weight that's being shifted and how easily it's being shifted. Perfect attempt selection.
Let's see what Riaz goes for next.
Ali Asadi coming in from Azad University, Tehran. Not sure if it's Tehran, sorry, it's from Iran.
for Azadi Ali of Azadi University.
Here we go.
Okay.
212.5 kilos on the bar. That's a pretty big jump for a second attempt.
Yeah, this is only 2.5 kilos below his current squat PB. So let's see how fast this moves right here. Oh wow.
Oh, he's powered
Oh,
through
wow.
that sticking point.
He looks like he definitely has more in the tank over there.
Absolutely.
220.
Look at that.
Well,
Look at
He
that.
got caught a little
University
on the
of
way
Iran.
up, but just
Wow.
powered straight through it. Again, these guys
Yeah.
just have a problem with the theory of gravity. These people do not like Sir Isaac Newton. They want to prove him wrong. And we have the next Mustafa Al-Tofi from the University of Babylon. 220 kilos on the bar. That is 10 kilos under his current squat PB. Again, built like an ox.
This guy is massive. Just looking at his arms, you can tell that this guy has been competing for 7 years. You know?
Yeah, he's in comfortable territory here. He knows what he's doing. Great brace. Oh,
That was incredible.
once again,
That
no
was
problem, sir.
Incredible.
Same load of 220 kg for
He'll be very happy with that. Let's look at this replay.
of Zaid Yunus.
I mean, he's dreaming through this. He could have done this in his sleep.
That was a very nice,
Bar is loaded for
quite fast,
Hamadi Abdullah.
actually. Second
My
attempt.
goodness, we have the UAE's resident Kodiak bear, Abdullah Al-Hamadi. 220 kilos on the bar. He opened on his previous squat PB.
We see him technically going for a 12.5 kilo all-time PB.
My God, look at the size of this man. He's about to send this weight to the moon. Oh, come on.
Oh yeah.
That's the first bit of real struggle we've seen this morning.
220
But nonetheless, he powered through that and got it up.
Bakair Ilyas.
And to alter Elton John's song, Saturday mornings are good for lifting. We are live here from the University of Sharjah.
Let me tell you one thing. I'm glad I'm not one of the spotters there.
Oh,
I
God.
would be very, very scared. Spotting
If I had
these.
to catch one of these weights, my
massive-
shoulder would fall out again, and that would be the 4th time in a year.
Next up, we have Ilyas.
Ilyas Bakayev from the Middlesex University of Dubai. I grew up near the Middlesex University in London, so I'm familiar with that university. 220 kilos on the bar for his second attempt, 10 kilos under his current squat PB. Oh,
That was he unracked the bar.
oh,
and
but he
took
has
him-
no problem. he
That
held
was-
220
That was
kilos.
very, very easy for him.
He held 220 kilos after being halted by the
220
referees, and he still just absolutely shot that
No,
to the moon.
I don't think he was halted because
He wasn't?
he unracked the bar. I think he was just trying to get his balance before walking out,
Right,
which
okay.
is a very smart thing to do because I see a lot of lifters trying to rush the walkout, and
There's a lot of guys
lifters
tripping over whatever that is in the back there.
Anyways, here we have Hilal Basel doing 220. We have a
From
lot of
AU.
attempts. Oh, that was very
Goodness
nice and
gracious,
easy.
smoked that.
No lift.
Oh,
No
it's a
lift.
no lift.
Let's have a look at this replay. Let's see if he can appeal that.
Oh, it may have been depth.
Abu
It
has
may have been depth.
You're thinking it's depth.
University of
I'm
Doha
thinking it's depth.
for
It is
scientific
questionable, but
It's either
again,
depth or it was he missed the command.
these things are always worth an appeal. If it was on depth, I would definitely appeal it. And here we go.
We have
Abulhaizi
Jabran.
Jabran from the University of Doha. Flying in from Qatar, and my God, again, the size of these guys.
That's just respect right there. Oh my goodness.
That is a raging bull going up to 230 kilos. And right now, the bull only sees red, 230 kilos.
Wow.
There's a 20 kg
Wow,
squat
wow.
PB. Think we're going to the moon. And we are, my God,
wow,
strong,
wow.
strong
That
workout
is-
on the squat.
A very nice second attempt. 3 white lights for Jabran.
Love it.
We see him screaming over there.
A little bit of Michael Jackson going on.
Shikair Abdullah of Boston City University.
I want to see him moonwalk on his next attempt.
Next
That
up, we
grizzly
have-
bear can moonwalk hell. Listen, I'll donate to any charity that you can name.
Next up, we have Abdullah
Bar is loaded.
Shakhair
Yes, from Iraq.
doing 252.5 for his second attempt.
A country of tough people, and this guy is a specimen of that. 252.5 kilos on the bar.
6 years of competition. That is a lot of years.
Second attempt, here we go.
Wow, that was a
Little
very
to no
solid,
issues.
very solid second attempt right there. We have
And
an
we're
issue
waiting
with
for
the center judge. Seems to be having a problem with his remote
Yeah.
control that controls white and red lights.
I'm assuming that was a safe lift. I think that should have passed 3 white lights. Three white lights.
Good lift.
That's good lift for Abdullah.
255 for Al-Umairi Zain al-Abdin.
Zain al-Abdin al-Umairi, Wasit University from Iraq again. Known many Iraqis over my time, and they're all tough as nails.
Bar is loaded.
Let's see Al-Umairi.
255 kilos for his second attempt.
Wow, this is already 10 kilos above his previous squat PR.
I mean, talk about shifting big old 10.
Al-Umairi got 40 seconds
Oh, look at this.
left. Let me tell you, you say that they're tough as 10. This guy looks like he's tougher than the nail.
This giant coming onto the bar. Oh my, he's got this. Look
Yeah,
at the
nice and
strength
hyped.
on that unrack.
Wow, wow, wow.
He squats a bit like a weightlifter, I have to say. Oh! He
Very
gets
nice,
that up.
very
He
nice.
muscles it up at the end.
Okay,
Two white lights.
from the
That's
judges,
safe.
1 red light from the center judge.
292.5.
Let's see what the red light may
Goli
have been.
Zadeh Mohammad of Azad University, Iran.
Here we go. That is 292.5 kilos on the bar. My
Yeah.
goodness. That is several generations of someone's family tree on a single barbell just being thrown around for a second attempt. I mean, the weight just being shifted here is silly. Probably from my family tree, that's about 3 generations or
Loaded.
something. Oh, here we go. This
we have
Iranian bull, it may be Iran's strongest export.
This is a massive individual.
My goodness.
He currently has the highest squat of the day with 292.5 kilos.
For a second attempt, I'd
yes,
like to
and
highlight
mind
that.
this is 22.5 kilos above his previous squat PB. Wow,
My
wow,
God.
my goodness.
I called him Iran's strongest export for a reason.
This is one massive individual right there.
No problems. Look at
No
look at
problem
look at
at
this
all.
replay.
180
Wow, wow,
for
wow.
Salim Saleh of Zaid University.
Shifts it like it's a small child. Goodness, and we have up next Saleh Salem from Zayed University. 180 kilos on the bar. This is a 10 kg squat PB for the third attempt. Total PB of 465. previously, and I think he's about to shatter that. And again, I'm just impressed by the fact that this guy is not even wearing any knee sleeves.
Yeah.
All right, this is where third attempts. Oh, he had a
He
little
looked
bit.
like he paused it in the bottom there, but
He lost some balance.
he lost balance.
It's two reds. That's a shame.
No lift.
This is
For
when
Salah.
nerves do start to come in. These are numbers that you previously haven't really touched before. Third attempts are almost always PB numbers.
Very true, very true.
So it's easy to see where nerves can come in. He did get it up, but again, just losing balance at the bottom. But that's all right. He should keep his head up right there. We're still very, very early in the day so far.
Next up, we have Saud Al Hussein.
Yes, from the University of Sharjah. 205 kilos on the
Wow,
bar. This
wow,
would be
another
a
lifter.
5 kg squat PB.
Sleeveless. These are the
The
type
Kodiak
of
bear
individuals
decides to
that-
go sleeveless.
These are the type of individuals that if I walk past, like, I'm gonna be scared for my life.
I think
You
I'd
know?
be attracted into the field of gravity at this point. My goodness.
My goodness.
That
We
is
have
some
him doing
big old tin on the bar.
205 kilos.
Oh, yes, what a grind.
Oh, wow, wow,
What
wow.
a grind there.
That was a
3
very
white
good-
lights.
Very good third attempt. We got 3 white lights for Saud.
And that's what you expect to see on a third attempt. It's more of a grind. It's more those numbers which you haven't tested before. It's those untested waters.
Yes. Next up, we have Riaz Ahmed.
And he was in shark-infested waters there, and he came out swinging.
He's coming for a very nice 7.5 squat PR. So,
And Ahmed Riaz will be up next. 220 kilos on the bar. 7.5 kilo PB if he gets it. He matched his previous squat PB on the previous attempt. Again, I see this guy in the gym all the time. He's not the talkative type too much. He says a few friendly words.
He's
he just
very
gets
humble.
down to
He
business.
is very humble, though.
Very humble.
Very humble.
And he's all business once he gets into that gym.
I've actually followed this guy on social media, like, way before, you know, I actually met him in real life. This guy has had an incredible weight loss journey.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. That's what a lot of people get into the sport doing. They just want to look better, have a better appearance, and then they discover, well, hell, they may have a capacity for freak strength.
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, out of a population of 7 billion on Earth, there's barely 1%, under 1%. It's got to be like 0.04%, something like that. They're going to be squatting 200 plus kilos. That's the thing, that many of these competitors, they're just throwing around big weight like it's nothing. In terms of general population, these guys are absolute superhumans. Forget your Avengers, we have the under 120s right here.
All right. Here we have him putting the racks in now.
From the Manipal Academy of Higher Education, here we go.
Yes. Come on, Riaz. Coming in with a 7.5 kilo squat PR.
Oh, here we go. The UAE's resident Hulk, cool, calm, and collected.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Taking his time with that setup. Wants to make sure this is perfect.
And let me tell
Strong
you,
on the
every
unrack.
single lifter I've seen so far have had massive legs.
Oh, that is
Wow,
a
wow, wow,
comfortable
wow.
third attempt.
That was a very good, comfortable third
Thunderous
attempt.
220.
Looked like he had more in the tank.
For
3 white lights for
Riaz
Riaz.
Ahmed, unbelievable.
Azadi Ali of Azad University.
And we're back to Iran, Ali Asadi, Azad University, 222.5 kilograms. And look at that from Riaz right there on the replay. He's going to be very, very happy with that.
Very much, very much.
Here we go, Ali Asadi from Azad University.
Bars loaded for Ali Asadi.
Hailing
Azad
from
University.
Iran, getting his back chalked now.
I don't know if they know, but the bar is loaded here.
200.
We have 45 seconds left.
2.5 kilos on the bar, and he is marching with intention.
Wow, 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 wow.
You can hear his handlers yelling out in the background.
Being nice and supportive of their athlete.
Very intense. Come on, here we go. And he
Very
muscles
nice,
that up.
very, very nice.
Oh, but on
Nice.
depth.
I think
And
he
I
got
could-
caught on depth there.
I could see it from here. I don't think he quite sank that deep enough. He may have sent that past the moon all the way to Jupiter, but yeah, it's just
not all the way
depth.
to Pluto.
And that's the thing. Once you're getting onto these third attempts and these numbers that you haven't previously hit, these weights that you haven't
You
previously
get
put on your back.
nervous and you subconsciously start cutting depth, and you know it's very not optimal. Ooh.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! Here we have Najib screaming as he comes out onto the
Najib
platform.
Al-Koheji from the Prince Mohammed bin Fahd University, 222.5
Wow,
kilos on the bar, and this is a grizzly bear
This guy's
that has seen
screaming.
his prey on this bar. He's about to send this to Pluto.
Wow.
My goodness, and a roar as he brings it up.
Did he get depth over there?
Depth may be a problem on this one, and it is. This is what we're starting to see. We're starting to see some
We're
nervousness.
starting to see a lot of lifters
I mean,
lose their third attempts on depth.
it's a very common thing.
It is very common, especially if, like you said, the lifters haven't hit these numbers in their squats before.
I mean, their body simply hasn't handled this weight before. Their CNS isn't used to it. So under that load, they simply get nervous. They cut depth. And that's what happens. It's so important on third attempts to just keep everything consistent, keep the depth consistent.
Yes, I'm a big believer in you should, even warming up, you know, you
Sink
should try and
every
keep every
squat.
single rep look the same. The bar is
Abdullah
loaded for
Al-Hamadi,
Abdullah Hamadi.
230 kilograms on the bar.
Wow, look at this.
My goodness.
I've said this. I feel like I've almost said this about every single lifter, but they are all just massive.
I don't know if that's a Kodiak bear or a polar bear. But he's definitely in that species in that singlet.
My goodness.
That is some big weight being shifted. Oh, yes.
Wow,
No
wow,
problems.
Wow. That was a very smooth third.
We're
attempt,
seeing
and it
more
is,
red lights
no
here.
lift.
230 for
Abdullah.
Bakir Ilyas.
We are seeing the nerves start to come through.
Here we have Ilyas from Middlesex University of Dubai.
Bars loaded.
It's
Coming
so
with
important.
230 kilos, matching his squat PB.
A lot of people tripping up on that platform.
Yes.
But it's so important to sink. Even, again, the CNS has never handled that weight before on these third attempts. But it's important to remain calm and sink it. Have faith in yourself and execute. And that is no problem with depth, and he has no problems getting it
Wow,
up.
wow, 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 wow.
Launches it.
Very nice, very,
Ilyas
very nice.
Bakayev, the UAE's own.
230 is still there for Hilal Basin, American University Sharjah.
Here we go.
Next up, we have Hilal going up, even though he did miss his second attempt there.
Al Basel going to 230 kilos.
And this is 20 kilos above his squat PB.
High risk, high reward.
Bars loaded.
He's going all in.
We see his handler in the background slapping him in the back as he steps on the platform.
This bull marching onto the platform with absolutely no care in the world but to send this out of the solar system.
Wow.
Again, high risk, high reward. He missed his second attempt. Can he get his third? Oh, with authority.
Wow, wow, wow.
judge, jury,
Very
and
nice.
executioner. One red light, but
This
that's
is
no
that
problem.
lifter that has no belt. And he just squatted 230 like it's nothing.
University of Babylon.
High risk, high reward, and it paid off. He went all in and he got cashed in big time. He'll be happy with himself. Sometimes that's what powerlifting is. Sometimes that's what these powerlifting events are like. You take a chance. You take a gamble on yourself. And that gamble sure paid off.
Representing University of Babylon.
Mustafa Al-Tofi, here we go, 235 kilos on the bar. This would be a 5-kilogram PB.
235 kg from his final attempt.
Oh, here we go.
Here we have this massive individual.
This Iraqi bison is about to send this, well, maybe into the next galaxy.
Screaming as he walks up to the bar.
Adrenaline rushing through his veins. 5-kilo PB for Mustafa Al-Tofi. Here we go. Strong brace, picture perfect. Gets depth and absolutely launches it. That should be zero problems right there. Three white lights all
for
day.
Mustafa. I don't know if you saw that, but he actually kissed the bar before he got under it, and I don't know. I've seen a
Showing
lot of
respect to the
lifters
barbell.
smell it or scream at it, but I don't think I've seen much lifters kiss it, but that was very interesting. Next up we have Jabran from University of Doha coming in with 245 kilos on the bar.
This is a third attempt and a 15 kg
yes.
all-time
Yes,
PB
yes.
for him. He equaled his previous squat PB. Oh, here we go.
Here we have him clapping and showing respect to the referees and
Those
the bar.
claps could probably knock out your average person walking down the street. Oh, that's a strong walkout. Here we go.
Wow,
Oh,
wow.
yes. He gets it. Let's see if he got
That
depth.
is-
Yep.
Oh, he got two
Two
white
white
lights.
lights. Absolutely.
Two white lights. That's all
He
we
is
need. That's all
happy
we
with
need.
that. That's all he
And
needs.
he's very happy with that. Very,
Let's look
very
at that.
happy.
Yeah, I think that's safe. That's depth. And I can hear him in the back. It sounds like a bull charging into a fence. He's celebrating, and there's some clattering going on in the background.
That squat may have meant a lot to him right there.
That's the sound of a happy bull. Zainul Badin Al-Omairi from Wasat University of Iraq.
We have him doing 260 kilos. This is a 5-kilo PR from his previous squat PB.
I can just see this intense Iraqi is about to get angry.
Wow,
Here we go.
Wow. Walking onto the platform, very serious.
I've learned like 4 words in Arabic over my time in the UAE for just under a year, and one of them is rakis, and that is what he is doing right now. My goodness, here we go.
My goodness,
260 kilograms on the bar. Looking straight to the moon. He's going to send this weight there, hopefully. Oh, and that's a powerful launch.
Let's see what the referees say.
260 kilos.
Two white lights. That's all we need.
Fantastic.
2 white lights. He's very happy. I see him walking
My
out with a smile.
goodness.
My goodness.
Masan City University of Iraq.
Look at this. Let's look at the replay.
Wow.
Little bit of turbulence, but again, those engine thrusters have no problem. Absolutely launched it. Abdullah Shkhair from Iraq, 260 kilos on the bar for his 3rd attempt. Calm and collected for his 3rd attempt.
Yes.
Again, hype only gets you so far. Execution is a big part of the game. You do not want to get too hyped and lose all your technique. Looks like he's gonna have no problem with this. Let's see if I'm right.
Oh.
Well, I was wrong, but
no.
what an that's
Oh,
a
no.
lot of weight, So those
The
spotters doing
having
well.
having trouble trying to lift the bar.
302.5.
It's a lot of weight. It's a lot of work for those spotters to get it up.
Yes.
And
Well, I don't
here
know
we
if you
have
actually know.
Mohammed Golizadeh coming up next, but look at this.
I don't know
He
if you
got
actually
stuck
know,
here.
but it is actually in the rule book to where if the weight is over 200 kilos, they need to have 5 spotters. And I'm very confused to why there's only 3 on the
Yeah,
platform.
for the
but
health and safety of the spotters, they should, and for the lifters, to be honest, as well.
yes, yes, most
It's
definitely.
a lot of weight being shifted. Again, that's like several generations of someone's family tree on a bar. Like,
But nonetheless, we have Mohammed coming in with 302 kilos, the first 300 of the day.
I've dubbed him Iran's strongest export. Here we go, 302.5
This
kilos.
is 10 kilos over his previous squat PB. Let's see how this moves.
Here we
Wow,
go,
screaming
the
onto
pride
the
of Iran,
platform, hopping onto the
25
platform.
years of age.
Wow, with 6 years of experience.
He launched his previous attempt, the second attempt, like it was a Saturn rocket.
Wow, that
Is
was
he going to
a
go for
very
the upgrade and launch this like a
easy
ballistic missile? Here we go.
unrack there, and a very nice walkout.
102.5 kilos.
Wow, wow, wow,
There is
wow.
a reason I called him Iran's
Wow,
strongest
wow,
export.
wow.
302.5 kilos, like it was nothing.
Very, very nice and fast third attempt.
0 problems whatsoever.
Wow. Wow,
There's
wow,
going to be
wow.
a party for him back in Iran. That
Ending
man
off
needs to be
squats.
called Iran's strongest export.
Ending off squats with the sub
Squats
120. We
are
have Al
done.
Omari in the first
Not yet.
place. Ending off with squats, yes. And for the 120 plus,
No, this is I think
ending
this
off
is
squats.
This is bench press.
These ones.
All right, we're taking a break now. 20-minute break for our viewers, so don't go anywhere. If you want to go get some popcorn, you want to go to the toilet, do all that now, but do not go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The Asian University Championships, hosted by the APF.
Yes.
Here in the University of Sharjah, right here in the United Arab Emirates. We have an opener right here of 100 kilos coming up. And I just took a walk backstage in the warm-up area just to get a sense of the size of these guys. And when I tell you, behemoths is an understatement.
Massive titans.
Again, these guys, they have not missed any meals. They are here for business. Packing in the calories to push a whole lot of big tin.
Whole lot of iron. Here we have first attempt by Salah
Salem from Zayed University, right here in the
doing
United
100
Arab
kilos.
Emirates. There we go, 100 kilos on the bar. We have a beautiful stage here in the University of Sharjah. Absolutely fantastic layout.
Wow. I gotta tell you, this is one of the best, what do you call this? Organized meets I've seen, or like platforms I've seen. Wow, that was a very nice first attempt here.
No problem there, but one red light.
One red light from the center judge.
But that's A-okay. 2 white lights is, of course, all you need. Yeah, if Picasso could design powerlifting events, I mean, this would be it. You've got the
second
flags of
attempt,
all the
Najib.
nations here. It's
Doing the same weight,
fantastic.
100 kilos.
Najib Al-Khawaji from the Prince Mohammed bin Fahd University. "100 kilos on the bar. Here we go for his first attempt. No problems there.
Let me tell you, just looking here at Good Lift, all the first attempts of these massive titans,
And again,
we should be ready to see some massive benches
a
coming.
roar of a brown bear following that attempt. Saud Al-Hussein from the University of Sharjah, right here. This is home territory
This is
for
home
him.
territory right here.
105 kilos for the opener.
Yes, yes.
Marching onto the
Massive,
platform.
massive. He makes the whole combo rack look small. I'm not even lying.
I walked past him and I felt like a small child. I am a
Very
small
nice.
child. 105 kilos on the bar.
He has to put those heels down. He has to put those heels down.
Those heels are up.
He has to put those heels down.
This is the IPF. In this federation, you need to have your heels down for the bench press to count.
Yes, yes. Here we have him setting up again with 20 seconds on the clock.
Heels are down.
He gets his start command.
The head came up. Is that going to pose a problem?
Let's see.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Heels, the lower back, the bum, and the head have to be on the bench at all times.
Yes.
Again, no problems moving it, but you just have to keep these rules in mind. These rules otherwise upset the cleanest of attempts. So it's a shame to see, but he can go up from here just so long as he remembers those rules. Jabran Abulhazi from Qatar.
We see him clapping his way onto the platform.
115 kilos on the bar.
Showing respect on the bar again. 115 kilos for his first attempt. From University of Doha, Jabran. A very
Perspective.
nice setup.
Clean as a whistle for his
Yes.
first attempt.
It was a very common setup. I see a lot more now since the rule was taken out. The rule book was updated to where you cannot put your feet up on the bench while setting up. A lot of lifters now swing their way onto position.
There's also been a rule about elbow depth.
Yes.
My brain still cannot quite understand, but I'm sure when I next compete, I'll have to get used
I'm
to it.
very sure that a lot of lifters have trouble reaching elbow depth.
Riaz Ahmed here.
especially in the lower weight category. But that's not what we have here today. Today we have the massive titans
Today
of the 120s.
we have the behemoths.
We have Riaz Ahmed coming in with
122.5 kilos on the bar.
This is just 7.5 kilos under his PR. Wow, that was a very easy first attempt there.
Clean as a whistle, 3 white lights. Let's catch the replay for Riaz Ahmed. That was a very clean lift. Let's look at the replay. Pretty much picture perfect right there. Presses up.
125, Al-Hamadi Abdullah.
Abdullah Al-Hamadi coming to 125 kilos. He's actually opening with his bench PB.
Wow.
Wow.
So he's going to be taking his total PB for an absolute spin by the looks of it.
For his first attempt.
And again, I don't know how many times I've got to say this. I walked past this guy in the warm-up area, and I felt what it was like to be next to a Cody Akbar. These guys were in a zoo, they would be the beasts. And here we go. Abdullah Al-Hamadi, 125 kilos on the bar for his opener. This is his bench PB. And he comfortably smokes it.
He smoked his PB right there, and it was very good.
God knows what his third attempt is going to look like, but we have... Look at this replay first. Picture perfect.
Wow.
Control that
very
pause.
Fast. You know, considering it is a PB,
Literally. And Mustafa Al-Tufi from the University of Babylon.
Like a warm-up.
Hailing from Iraq, 135 kilos on the bar. Basically, these people human over their bodies. Bear in mind, most people weigh like 60, 70 kilos. Incredible weight being lifted. Pays respect to the barbell and sets up. This guy is all business. And again, these are openers, so these should be comfortable first attempts, almost like a last warm-up. Here we go.
Wow.
Picture perfect 135
kilos.
Played with. White lights.
Played with.
Again, that's the weight of 2 average-sized humans. Look at that replay. Clean as a whistle.
Wow. Al-Turfi, he's throwing around 135 in the gym, you know.
Zainul Abdin Al-Omairi from Wasit University, hailing from Iraq, opening on 135 kilos with a previous bench PB of 140 kilos, 5 kg under his best bench, and that's just an opener. I'm telling you, these Iraqis are built like oxen.
Very easy. Very easy.
Nice.
Very good first attempt. We see him smiling
These
as he walks
Iraqis
out
do
the
not
platform.
come to play. Let's
Let's
watch
see
the replay.
A very common thing I see in, you know, these 120s and 120s plus, that they sink the bar. I feel like, you know, me personally, I also sink the bar, and I think it helps, you know.
For sure, the lighter lifters don't tend to benefit from that. It helps more when you have
the flesh to cover it, you know?
Exactly.
Yes.
The meat of the matter, as it were. And here we go. Ali Asadi from Azad University, from Iran, 135 kilos on the bar with a monstrous bench PB previously of 155 kilos.
Wow.
As clean as Mr. Sheen.
That moved like a bar. That was nice. See him showing respect onto the referees as he walks out. Look at that replay.
Listen, Mr. Sheen may be offering you 99.9%, but that was 100% clean.
Wow. Next up, we have Abdullah Shakir, opening with 140 kilos.
Hailing from Iraq. A previous bench PB of 160 kilos, so he's opening on 140. It's the size of, this is the weight of 2 average-sized males in the general population.
Wow. Self lift off as well. Very nice, very clean. Wow.
My goodness. Call him Mr. Muscle, because that was clean as a whistle.
This is very, very
Same
nice.
load 140 kg lifter is Bilal Basel,
Fantastic.
American University of Sharjah.
And this is the same guy we saw in the squats where he did not have a belt nor knee sleeves. And I was talking to him about it.
Well, he's found himself some wrist straps.
Yeah.
He's decided to go finally with some equipment. Hilal
Hey,
Basel from the American
yes.
University of Sharjah, home territory.
He was-
140 kilos on the bar. His previous bench PB is 130
So
kilos.
this is 10 kilos.
And there
Looks
appears
like
to
they may
be a
have
problem with the
messed.
rack height.
Yes. Yes, I was talking with this guy in the training area, and he said putting on the reason why he doesn't put on knee sleeves is because it's a workout themselves, and I totally agree with him, you know.
Well, let me tell you something. I tell my coach all the time, my coach Mason Mills, listen, let's watch this lift first.
A very nice and easy first
No
attempt, as it
problems
should be.
whatsoever.
Throwing around his PR like it's nothing.
145
That's 10 kg over his PR.
Yes.
for Bakaya Vilias of Middlesex.
Look at that, fantastic. But yeah, those knee sleeves, let me tell you something, putting those on, that's cardio in itself.
No doubt. Here we have Ilyas. A
Ilyas
massive, massive titan. If I'm not mistaken, he is standing at 6'7".
6'7".
Just standing beside this guy is.
Lil Wayne could rap out his next entrance, who knows?
Look at him walking up to the bar with full confidence.
145 kilos on the bar. This is under his previous bench
For
PB
10
by 10
kilos.
kilos. Strong on the unrack.
Very solid first attempt there. As it should
Bouncing
be.
that
3
around like
white
it's
lights for
a
Ilyas.
ball on a trampoline.
One,
Let's have a look at that replay.
180 kg for Golizadeh Mohammad of Azad University.
As I said during the squats, forget your Avengers. You don't need them. You've got the under 120s and 120 pluses.
Yes. You're
Freaks
extremely
of
correct there,
nature.
Farhan.
Mohammad Golizadeh from Azad University. I dubbed him in the squats Iran's strongest export, and I said it for a reason. 180 kilos for an opener.
He's opening with his PR right there. He's opening with his PR.
180 kilos for an opener. Ladies and gentlemen, they said that the Megalodon shark was extinct. I beg to differ.
This massive
This
monster
guy right
of a
here.
man.
If you put this guy in the water with a shark, I'm pretty sure he would come out on top.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Throwing 180 kilos like it's nothing.
I am speechless at that. I'm not speechless at many things. I'm a man of too many words. 180 kilos for an opener. Being thrown, being absolutely thrown around like it's a small infant. My goodness. This is just unbelievable. The standard here at the University of Sharjah, the standard here at the Asian Powerlifting Federation University Championships is absolutely off the scale. Okay. I'll take this one. All right, Saud Al-Hussein from the University of Sharjah, 105 kilos on the bar. Previously, he had failed his first attempt. Not for the reason that the weight was too big or anything like that, just some technicality. So if he gets everything right, this should be clean as a whistle. 105 kilos. Here we go. Head on the bench, heels down. He just needs to keep it that way. No problems there by the looks of it. Let's see if the judges were okay with it. 2 white lights, and that's all he needs. He's cleared his opener for his second attempt. Fantastic. And the big bear walks off.
Prince Mohammed bin Fahad University.
No worries. Who is that guy? Who is he?
Is that the videographer?
Bar
at
is
University of
loaded.
Sharjah?
Right.
Next up, we have Najib
Najib Al-Khaheji.
going 10 kilos above his first attempt.
110 kilos on the bar. Fantastic. For his second attempt. He smoked his previous PB on his opener. Little bit of a struggle there, but that should be okay. That is 3.
That was
white
a very
lights.
solid second attempt, if
115,
I should say so
115.
myself.
Salim Saleh of Zaid University.
We have Salem
That's
coming in with 115
pretty
kilos.
comfortable second attempt there, as you can see on the replay. And as my colleague John said, 115 kilos, Salam Salah from the Zayed University. Previous bench PB of 105, so he's beaten this by 10. Built like an absolute ox.
Tank. Let's see how he does here.
Fantastic by the looks of it.
Let's see what the
3
referee say.
white
3
lights.
white lights for
Again.
Saleh Salem.
Bouncing
Very
around
nice.
115 kilos on
See
his
the replay
chest
right here.
like it was a small child.
Wow, wow, wow.
Fantastic. Look at the replay.
Wow,
Unreal.
wow, wow. That is incredible. Next up, we have Jobran from University of Doha coming in for his second attempt of 122.5 kilos.
That's a hell of a lot of tin. 7.5 kilos over his previous bench PB. Oh
see,
my goodness,
you
look
see
at
his,
this.
hand there, harping him up there in the back.
That is a raging bull hailing from Qatar.
Yes. And I want to tell you something after this, man. But first, let's see this guy throw up 122 kilos.
Oh,
Ooh, a bit of a misgroove there, I think.
that did look like a
yes.
misgroove. It didn't look like strength was an issue. It's just he got a
Yes.
little bit too nervous.
For Ahmed Riyaz of Manipal Academy of Higher Education.
Let me tell you, I was talking to that guy in the back, and let me tell you, even though he looks like a massive tank and you wouldn't want to mess with him, he was a very humble guy, I should say so myself.
That's the
A
paradox
very,
of
very
powerlifting.
humble guy.
All of these massive, massive guys that literally just look like they could flick you onto the other side of the world with a single touch. They tend to be gentle giants, every single one of them. And Riaz Ahmed from the Manipal Academy of Higher Education, 132.5 kilos on the bar. This is 2.5 kilos over his previous bench personal best.
Let's see how he treats his PR here.
Again, I've watched him prep and he's had no problem with bench.
Bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Riaz Ahmed.
He's coming straight for the money and he's coming to cash some checks. Here we go.
We see the spotter there, about to give him a beautiful, beautiful lift off. That was a very nice
Fantastic
lift off
work from Hamadul Business Balabaida. Fantastic.
Very
press.
nice. Made his PR move like a warm-up. That was
135
incredible
for
from Riaz Ahmed.
Ahmadi Abdul.
That was like a hot knife through butter. Let's watch the replay. Absolutely picture perfect control.
Wow, 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 wow. That is incredible.
Presses
from
it
Riaz.
like it was made out of PVC.
Next up, we have Abdullah Al-Hamadi coming in with 135 kilos. This is 10 kilos over his current bench PR.
I
So
still
let's see.
refuse to believe that's a university student. To me, that's a Kodiak bear in a singlet. And the weight that he's shifting, 135 kilos, I mean, that only adds evidence to my reasoning. straight here from Zayed University. Hamad Balabaida with a handout. Picture perfect handout from the looks of it.
Coming down, pressing with absolute ease. That was a very good second attempt. Three
Pressed
white lights
it
from the
with
judges.
authority.
Yes.
It's a good lift.
Let's look at the replay.
142.5 for Al-Omairi Zainul Abdin.
Very beautiful.
Of Wazid University, Iraq.
Very, very beautiful.
He can go, he can start punching with that third attempt. Everything for him has moved absolutely comfortably so far. Here we go, Zainul Abdin Al-Omairi from Wazid University in Iraq. These intense Iraqis, they have come for business. 142.5 kilos on the bar. Most human beings, when they enter a gym, when they see this kind of weight on a bar, they absolutely lose their minds. And with good reason. The general population couldn't dream of pressing this kind of weight. Second attempt.
That's interesting to see. He still has his knee sleeves on from squats. I wonder if it actually helps.
Little bit of turbulence on the way up, but absolutely no problems right there. Still managed to launch it.
Yes. That was very good. Three white lights from the judges. Look at the replay right here. Wow, wow, wow.
That looks fantastic
very
to me.
Nice. A little bit of a sticking point in the middle, but no issue at all for him to power through that sticking point and push that.
And we're
weight
going 2.5 kilos up with the next attempt. Mustafa Al-Tofi from the University of Babylon in Iraq. He is beating his current bench press PB by 5 kilos if he gets this.
Timer has started. Lifter gets hype there before he steps onto the platform.
The Bull of Baghdad is here, and he's not here to play games.
Wow. This is a massive, massive individual. Wow. Presses it like it's his last warm-up before
Call
his first
him
attempt.
Mr. Muscle. That was absolutely clean. A masterclass. And on the replay, zero turbulence whatsoever.
Wow.
That's a perfect liftoff.
Next up we have Ali Al-Asadi.
From Azad University in Iran. 147.5 kilos on the bar, so you can bet that on his third attempt he will be gunning for a PB. This should move absolutely comfortably.
Bowing before he sits on the bench there, asking a lift off from Hamad Balabaida.
Perfect liftoff. Here we go.
Very, very fast.
Right on the money. 3 white lights.
Let me
zero
tell you,
problems.
Farhan, when he put that to his chest and I blinked, the weight was already racked. That was a very fast.
Real. Look at the speed.
Look at the replay.
Even on a slow motion replay, that moves quick. That should tell you all you need to know.
Yes. Here we have Basel Hilal from American University of Sharjah, doing 150 kilos. This is 10 kilos over his PR.
The big 150. It's about to go to Pluto.
Wow. Let's see, let's see. Very
My
fast.
goodness.
Very fast. Let's see what the judges say. Oh, 2 red lights.
2 red lights.
I'm guessing
a technicality.
Let's see from the replay. To me, it looked like there was a double bounce there on the chest. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely a double bounce. Ladies
And
and
again, you can
gentlemen,
attribute that to
cannot-
nerves. I think that's nerves.
True,
Because again,
true.
the pressing power is definitely there, 100% there. It's the nerves. But here we
you
have
cannot let
Abdullah
this-
Shakhir.
You cannot let the bar sink. Once again, once the referee, the head referee, has given you the press command.
And then
If
again,
you do, it is a red light.
one of these monstrous Iraqis, 155 kilograms on the bar.
Abdullah Al-Shakir.
Let me tell you something, Iraq has made an impression in this competition
Wow,
so
wow,
far.
wow.
155 kilos pressed like it's nothing.
157.5.
They're pressing it like it's comedy.
Bar is loaded.
Ilyas
We have
Bakayev.
Ilyas, the massive titan, standing at 6'7".
157.5 on the bar.
Competing for Middlesex University, Dubai.
Little shaky
A
on the
very
unrack.
easy lift off. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
3 white lights, no problem whatsoever for
un-
Ilyas Bakayev.
Unracking and pressing it up, his arms were shaking, but the speed of how it went up says otherwise. That
Again,
was
don't let these
incredible.
things deceive you. Don't let unracks and this stuff deceive you. Some people have power in other ways, as clearly shown. And oh my God, here we have Iran's strongest export, Mohammad Gholizadeh from Azad University in Iran. I'm hyped up to see this guy whenever he walks onto the platform. That is a silverback gorilla in a singlet. Taking his time.
The timer has started. 45 seconds left on the clock.
Here he
Oh,
comes,
screaming onto
lets
the
out a
platform.
roar. Showing that this platform is his territory.
Yes, 195 kilos. That is massive weight. That is the squat or deadlift PR of other people
He's
around
about
the
to
world.
launch this like a tree across the jungle. Watch this.
Wow,
I
wow,
called it.
wow, wow, wow. That is incredible performance from Mohammed from Azad University. I do not believe that this human being is from a
Only
university.
God in
Let me
heaven
tell you
knows
that.
what kind of third attempt he is about to post.
Wow, wow, wow. Let's see the third attempt actually right here, right now. Let's wait for him to put it up. He does have a minute until...
Again, it's looking like he's pressing PVC plastic, but that's probably 2 generations of someone's family tree on a bar.
Well, waiting
just
for
got
that attempt,
thrown
we have
around.
Saud Al-Hussein coming in with 110 kilos on the bar. Oh, just looking at Mohammed's attempt here. We have 205 for his third attempt, and
My
I'm very,
God.
very, very excited for that.
That is scary.
But let's focus on what's happening right now. We have Saud Al-Hussein.
110 kilos on the bar. This should not be much of a problem. Let's see what he can pull off.
Very good third
Some
attempt
turbulence on the way up, but
there. Let's see.
he gets it.
We got 2 white lights, and that's all we need from the judges, ladies and gentlemen.
The standard of strength here this morning is absolutely phenomenal.
Next up, we have Najib from Prince Mohammed bin Fahd University. With
115.
115 kilos.
That's 5
on the
kilos
bar.
over his current bench press PB.
Bar is loaded. Najib Al-Khuji.
Come on, Najib. Show us what you got for your third
he
attempt.
comes.
Give it all you got.
Third attempts, this is where you start to get excited. This is where, again, uncharted territory. There seem to be PB weights, as it is for this guy. Oh, yeah,
he has a
he's
bit of
got
problem
caught
there.
there. Bit
Shakes
of a
his head.
misgroove.
Shakes his head, and
No lift.
the spotters take it respectfully.
It
127.
did look
safe.
like a bit of a misgroove. Yeah, the bar shifted massively off his chest. Again, bar part's so important.
Next up, we have Jabran from University of Doha coming in with 127.5 kilos
He failed his second attempt.
of 122.
He's chosen to go up, so once again, high stakes for Jobran Abu Ghazi.
Let's see it. Let's see
Oh
it.
my God, did you hear that roar?
Let's see it. My goodness. I feel like
That
the
is a
people watching
sound
from
of a
home would have
lion
heard that
screaming.
from their house itself. can see it. We have the nice swinging technique that I see a lot of lifters do nowadays. A beautiful lift off from Hamid Belabaida. Heels on the floor, giving the rest start command.
Here we go, but he's caught. He's caught.
Wow,
but
wow,
he
wow.
Gets one elbow.
He gets one elbow up. Dang.
An incredible fight right there. He has nothing to be ashamed of.
I was talking to him in the training area. He did say that he did have a shoulder injury.
I can see it. I can see he's holding that shoulder. I'm no stranger to shoulder injuries myself. They are not fun. To be competing with one, I can imagine the flare-ups must be intense.
That's very true. Dealing with a shoulder injury is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. My colleague Farhan has done it 3 times.
I'm the dislocate champion. Might not be a powerlifting champion, but hell, I'm the emergency room champion, I'll have you know.
Yes.
International, NHS,
Get this man a trophy
as well
right
as
here.
UAE.
Get this man a trophy right here. But next up we have Salam Salah.
130 kilos on the bar for his third attempt.
The bar is loaded. Salim Saleh.
Wow, this is 15 kilos over his current bench PB right here. Asking a lift off from the spotter.
Built like a strong mountain goat, coming to push 130 kilos.
Wow. Oh, I'm not sure if
Double
everyone saw it,
and he
but
does not get it.
I think he did jump the start command there, but he wasn't able to get it off his chest.
That's all right. I mean, third attempts, they are high risk, high reward.
That's very true. Next up, we have one of the DB members, Desert Barbell, one of the best gyms in the Middle East. We have Ahmed Riyaz with 140 kilos. This is 7.5 kilos above his current bench PB. So let's see how he moves this.
Let's see him shift some weight. I've seen him bench press, and again, it's just picture perfect. This guy is all technique. He showed it on his squats. Cool, calm, and collected lifter. Is he going to be right on the money? Looks like it. Bit of turbulence. 2 white lights. That's a good lift.
2 white lights. That's all you need, ladies and gentlemen.
Same load of 140 on the lift result.
And that's some very good performance so far from Riyaz.
And we are seeing next Abdullah Al-Hamadi. This, I mean, what kind of bear category? I mean, at this point, I'm lost for words. Every time I see him, he just seems to get bigger. But my goodness, 140 kilos. I mean, this guy is only age 21. Can you imagine the size of this guy at 24? He's only been competing under a year. This guy has so much of a ways to go. And he's already benching 140 kilos on an international platform.
There's a massive mammoth. Like I said before, he makes the combo rack look small.
Here we go. Third attempt of 140 kilos.
Wow, 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 wow.
Clean as a whistle. Call him Mr. Sheen. 3 white lights.
Very, very nice.
Let me tell you something. From where I'm sitting, that looked like a bear playing with a log. Just amusing himself. Throwing around a log for no good reason. Absolutely casual. And one of, again, the intense Iraqi, Zainul Abdin Al-Omairi from Wasit University in Iraq, beating his current bench press PB of 142.5 kilos. If he gets this with 150, big 150.
That'll be a 7.5 kilo PR.
Oh my God, and you hear the sound of a bison.
On the way to the platform. Wow, wow, wow. This lifter is most definitely very intense when it comes to powerlifting.
150 on the bar. Let's see it now.
For his third attempt, 150.
Groove. But he's got nothing to be ashamed of. Good fight,
He's
good
smiling as
intensity.
he walks out the platform. That is a sportsmanship we want to see it, ladies and gentlemen.
Fantastic.
University of Babylon.
And again, there's nothing to be ashamed of. He gave that bar a good fight, and he did. He hung on as long as he could. Mustafa Al-Tofi coming up next from the University of Babylon, 152.5 kilos on the bar. That is a 7.5 kg bench press PB if he gets it. And again, this is aged 20. These guys are barely even...
He's 20?
20.
Wow, wow, wow.
Imagine these guys at the age of 25, 26, 27. And if he's benching 152.5 kilos now and even in that ballpark area, my God.
We see him hyping up before he walks into the platform.
I want to know what they feed these kids.
Wow, wow, wow. This massive of a monster. 20 years old.
I'm not sure where he's from in Iraq, but I'm going to call him the Bull of Baghdad because, by God, he deserves that title.
My goodness.
152.5 kilos on the bar.
Command. Let's see how he performs.
With
wow.
authority.
Wow, wow, wow. That
Pressing
looks
that like
attempt.
a president.
We see him raising his hand as he walks out the platform. Let's look at the replay right here. Wow.
Pressing that like he had a mandate to do it. My goodness.
That's incredible. Next up, we have Basel Hilal
These
from
Iraqis are
AUS,
leaving a strong
American University
impression.
of Sharjah, with 152 kilos on the bar.
152. He missed his previous attempt. He's gone up. Again, high stakes, high reward.
We see his handler screaming in the background. Waiting for him
Hamad
to set
Balabaida
up.
with the liftoff.
Waiting for him, giving the lift off. Giving the start command.
High risk seems to have paid in.
Let's see what the judges say.
Two white lights.
2 white lights, and that is all he needs, ladies and gentlemen. You can see as he is very happy as he walks out the platform over there.
He went all in, and on that replay, he must be happy with that. That's what powerlifting's about. Sometimes you take a risk. Sometimes you bet on yourself when you previously failed. And he has paid it off. Oh my God, and I don't know if you guys heard that, but that is the sound of a dinosaur in the warm-up area.
Right
My
there.
God.
My God. We have
That is
Asadi coming in with 157 kilos on the bar. This is 2.5 kilos above his current bench PB. It'll be a bench PR.
And I know I've said that the
Ali.
Iraqis have made a strong impression here, but what about the Iranians? The Iranians, the next door neighbor, have absolutely smashed it.
We see his, or we hear his handler screaming. That is massive support from...
It didn't look like they even needed to
team.
scream.
Wow, wow, wow. That was very, very fast. 3 white lights from the judges. Let's see. Wow.
That's a polar bear playing with an iceberg.
That is a very nice bench right there.
Abdullah Shkaya from Iraq, 162.5 kilos on the bar.
This is a PR for Abdullah. So, let's see how he moves this.
Oh. It looked like he had the strength. I was convinced he would get that. He just had faced a wall on the lockout there.
He got it halfway up, but it looks like his arms gave up, which caused the bar to go back down.
Big
But
6'7" coming up.
This would put him in second place in the bench press, or second place overall, I think.
Let's see if he gets it. He did have some shakiness. Yeah, he's got some shakiness again on the on-rack, but...
This looks like very common for Elias, but let's see. Let's see.
Oh,
He
it's
fights.
very close.
He fights.
Very
He fights.
close.
That is a very, very good grind there
You
from
talk
Elias.
about
Let's see what the judges have to say. 3 white lights for
3
Elias.
whites.
My goodness. That was an incredible fight from Elias from Middlesex University, Dubai.
And now we
Wow.
have Mohammed Khalilzadeh coming up next, but look at this fight first.
We
Look
have
at
the
this.
mammoth.
This was
We
an
have the
absolute
mammoth.
battle. Look at the replay here.
That bar as much as he can, and he got it up.
All right,
Next
now
up,
we have
Mohammed from Assad University.
Left-hand come as goalie Zadeh Mohammad of Azad University, Iran.
Oh, here we go. Mohammad Ghalazadeh. Iran's strongest export. My goodness, this is a colossus.
205 kilos on the bar from Azad University.
My goodness.
My goodness, Farhan, that was incredible.
So
Through white lines.
With authority.
Let's see the replay right here.
lifters,
There's going to be a party going on in Iran
the chain opening attempt starts.
in the house of this guy.
Even on the replay, like you said, it moved like nothing.
And up next, we will have the deadlift. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you sort out your refreshments and all that, because we will be back. Absolutely.
Oh, oh.
For an opener, that is a bit shaky.
He
Loaded the
dropped the
190
bar
for,
there.
Saud Al-Hussein.
Struggled on the lockout though. I don't know what was going on.
Did he
Maybe
lose his grip there? Or did
I
he
think
just
it
let
might
go
have
of the
been
bar?
grip. I think it might have been grip. He didn't seem to have problems getting it off the floor, so I'm not sure what happened there. But next we have Saud Al-Hussein from the University of Sharjah, 190 kilos as his opener.
Now, for a lot of people, deadlift is their main lift. So I'm expecting to see a lot of big pulls here.
Bar is loaded.
Absolutely, we're about to see the enemies of gravity take the platform.
Saud Al-Hussein opening with 190 kilos.
What is peacefully down must come up.
I'm pretty sure this is his first time competing as well, because he does not have a deadlift PR written down.
Well, he muscles that
Very
up.
nice and smooth.
190 kilos, clean as a whistle, but a red light.
2 white lights.
May have been, red light may have been
May have been-
ramping or something.
May have
I'm
been
not sure.
hitching, but
200 for Ahmed Riaz.
Right, Ahmed Riaz, 200 kilos as his opener. From right here in the UAE, he has a previous deadlift PB of 220 kilos. So he's starting 20 kilos under that, he's gonna build up. He's probably gonna chip that deadlift PB, maybe a 225, 230.
Bar is loaded.
But he means business. Although
yes,
he's
I'm
not
very
ready.
excited. The timer is going down. We have 50
Oh, he's got to
seconds
run
left.
onto the platform quick.
Here he is.
Ah, no,
Ahmed
he's got it
Riaz.
comfortably. No, it's fine. Here comes big Ahmed Riaz. Taking his stance, screwing those feet in.
A sumo puller. Very
Clean
nice
as a
and
whistle.
clean.
This man is all technique.
Very, very nice and clean. 3 white lights from the
Good
judges.
lift, 210.
Good lift
Let's
from
watch the
Riaz.
replay.
Azadi Ali of Azad University.
Let's see.
You're about to see a textbook masterclass on how to sumo deadlift. That is perfect.
Wow. That is beautiful right
So
there.
far, I've been so impressed with his technique, both on the squat, bench, and now the deadlift. And now we have Ali Asadi, 210 kilos on the bar from Azad University from Iran. A previous deadlift PB of 235 kilograms.
Bar is loaded.
Here comes the big man.
Here he is walking onto the platform.
Built like a bison,
Another sumo puller.
and he's about to bully this opener.
Let's see if Farhan's right. He's completely right. That was fast off of the
Good
floor.
lift, 202
3 white lights for Ali
Hilal
Asadi.
Faisal.
Absolutely bullied that weight of 210 kilos, as we can see on the screen right now. He's going to have a
Wow.
lot of room for maneuver with his second attempt.
Next up we have Basel Hilal from American University of Sharjah, aging 21, just under a year of competing. Previous ZFPR of 217.5 kilos, opening with only 2.5 kilos. This is a PR, 2.5 kilos
It's
above.
a PB for this kid, and he's only 21 years old, pulling 220.
Wow.
That is absolutely monstrous.
Just like his singlet says, the word strong. Let's see if he's strong.
Well, I guarantee he's going to launch this one.
Wow.
My goodness. Forget JCB. You do not need any other
Let's see what the
forklifts.
judges say. That's 2 red lights.
Whoa.
If I'm seeing correctly,
225.
I think he
Ahmadi
did
of,
lose his balance
Abdullah
there.
of
He
Zaid University.
went down
Yes.
as he was locking out.
You're right. This is
But,
why it's important to start with a weight for your opener that's very, very comfortable. You can
Yes.
always build over that. You can always build up from that. But you always want your first to guarantee that you will at least place. Because remember, if you do not place an attempt, that's it. You've bombed out. Abdullah Al-Hamadi from Zayed University from the UAE, 225 kilos on the bar. Absolute Kodiak bear of a man, 21 years old. previous deadlift PB of 235 kilos, 10 kilos under to start with his opener.
Let me
And
tell
here
you,
we go.
Farhan, this guy definitely does not look like 21, like you've said before.
Did
But let's see.
My God.
Very nice and fast. Looks like it got caught on his left knee sleeve over there. Left singlet
Well, that's fine. He got two
leg
white
over
lights
there, but
for
it's
it.
all right. Because he powered through it like nothing.
Elias
Two white lights.
Bakayev.
We have Ilyas here from Middlesex University, Dubai, aging 21, just below a year of competing. His deadlift PB of 260 kilos. He is opening with a very nice and should be easy 225 kilos.
Conservative, well below his PB for his opener. Well below. So this strong foundation going into his second and third.
Before he starts pulling, I should tell you, Farhan, that this guy is a double overhand puller. No,
Oh my God.
not even hook, I'm pretty sure. As you can see over there, we can see from here that his thumbs are below.
Pure power
Wow,
right
wow,
there.
wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know, double overhand is a very hard thing to do, especially
Especially
without
using
hook grip.
In competition, using double overhand is it's an incredible feat, I have to say.
It just shows how strong this lifter is.
Most people can hook grip or mix grip far above what their double overhand max is. So considering that's the strongest option, I mean, that just shows he's a freak of nature. And coming up next, we have Jobran Abu Ghazi from Qatar, the University of Doha. Only 34 seconds to go, but he's not been cleared to go onto the platform. There's been a call to reset the timer, and he is, oh my God, a cloud of chalk goes up. He screws those feet in, my goodness.
He has 20 seconds left to pull, but I don't think that would be an issue for Jabran here, as he pulls that with ease.
Someone
Three
called
white
the
lights
President of
from
the United States.
The universe, from the judges.
I think Bigfoot is real.
Let's see the replay here. Very nice and smooth. Very, very nice and smooth. Textbook conventional, that's very nice.
Again, with the higher body weights, we're going to see even bigger weights being shifted, especially on the deadlift. Mass moves mass.
We have Najib here coming in for 235 kilos.
Age of 20. 235 on the bar for an opener and absolutely launches it.
Easy.
No problems
Very,
whatsoever.
very easy.
I walked past this guy just now. 240. The size of this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, giants are real. Coming up next. We're having fun over here. Mustafa Al-Torfi from the University of Babylon.
Yes.
240 kilos on the bar at the age of 20.
If you guys do believe in the Bigfoot, we can now confirm that they are real, and there's a lot of them.
Bigfoots
My
are real,
goodness.
megalodons are real, dinosaurs are real. Here we're seeing the bull of Baghdad.
As you can see him, he's still wearing knee sleeves.
Perfectly legal.
It's very nice. Very, very nice.
Again, resembling a bull playing with a small log. Just picking it up as if it was nothing.
250 for Skyer.
It's like he picked up a cereal box.
Wow.
Abdullah Shkhair coming up next with 250 kilos on the bar. Again, one of these intense Iraqis coming onto the platform now. These Iraqis, as I've said before and as I've noted before, making quite a mark here at the Asian University Powerlifting Championships.
We have him here walking onto the platform. Another sumo puller we have here.
If there's anyone that's built for lifting, it's this guy, my goodness.
This guy's a massive... Wow. Wow, that looks like it's just pure strength right there.
Good lift.
Pretty much in one smooth motion.
Wow.
Not bothering with no hinging, nothing, just pulling the slack and absolutely throttling that up.
Just completely yanking it off the floor, and if a lot of you may know, just yanking the bar off the floor is not easy, especially with heavy weight, and that guy does it with ease. you could tell that his raw strength is just massive.
Who needs technique and hinging when you can just muscle it up off the floor like that? Clean as a whistle.
But let's see Alomari here. He has 255 on the bar.
250, oh my goodness.
You see him roaring and screaming as he walks onto the bar there.
I don't know about Iraq's fossil records, but looks like a dinosaur has been found. Very clean, although it was slow.
Oh, wait.
Now 2 white
Okay.
lights.
260.
Although
Okay,
it
because
oh,
I
here we
think
go.
on the way down, he must. It looked like he let go of the bar there, but I'm not sure. Oh, wait.
Hold on, hold your horses, everybody, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I will call him this until the event ends. This is Iran's strongest export. Here he comes.
Reversed by the jury as a no lift.
Looks like the person previously, before this, their lift got overturned. 'Cause
Rightly
he did
so, the
drop
standards
the
have to be
bar.
upheld.
Wow.
My God.
My goodness, 260 kilos easily hoisted off of the floor.
150.
I'm,
Saleh.
as I've said before, I'm not speechless at many things, but I am speechless at Gholizadeh and the power that man possesses. Again, I'm not sure he's a man. I'm not sure many of these people are actual men. These guys are animals. With
Let's
the
see what Salim
strength they
Saleh
possess.
has to put on the platform for his 150. He is re-attempting.
Well, he's
this
got to
150.
get an attempt, otherwise he bums out.
Yeah, most definitely. And in his first attempt, he did, I think, lose his grip or maybe just.
It was confusing because
Let go of the bar.
he muscled it up pretty well.
But let's see what he has. Let's see what he does here.
He's going for the exact same weight. His previous deadlift PB of 190 kilos, so he shouldn't really have a problem with this. I'm not sure what happened on the first attempt. But this should be
Let's see.
absolutely textbook.
If I'm not mistaken, is he doing an overhand grip as well?
Good lift.
By the
It's
looks
either
of
an
it.
overhand or a hook, but man,
192.5.
I did see the thumb go over the fingers.
Saud Al-Hussein.
But he saved himself from bombing out quite easily in convincing fashion right there, so he's got room to maneuver on
Yes.
his third attempt. Saud Al-Hussein from the University of Sharjah coming up, 192.5 kilos. A very conservative jump. Very conservative indeed, with a previous deadlift PB of 190, so he's already walked away with matching his PB. He's going to want to chip it. Probably will go for 195, 197.5 for the third attempt. But
Depending
again,
on how this lift goes, yeah.
home territory for this guy, so nerves won't be as much of an issue.
Seen as of right now.
This has been a problem.
It
His
isn't,
lifters in the warm-up area just not
He has 40 seconds left on the clock.
queuing up.
And if he doesn't step out in that time, it is a no lift.
Saud Al-Hussein, University of Sharjah.
Well, if he's going to make this, he's going to have to absolutely bolt out.
I don't know, there is 20 seconds left.
So it's only a 2.5 kilogram increment, so it's actually been a mistake, so he's not going to take this attempt. I've just been told.
Okay.
So the clock is going to run out, and that gives the next person coming up a little bit more time to rest and recover. Every minute counts, especially for these heavy guys out here.
Time.
Oh, I'm very curious to what Saud will do for his third attempt here then. Since the 192.5 was a mistake.
Please note that Abu Zaid Medad. Saud Al-Hussein is not taking his final attempt.
Saud Al-Hussein,
210.5.
if you guys just heard that, Saud Al-Hussein has scratched his final attempt. I think he's capped it at that.
I think, yeah.
For
That
Ahmed
is
Riyaz of,
very interesting,
Manipal
actually.
Academy of
Maybe played it smart. Got the attempt he wanted and maybe saw a flare-up of an injury or something and just capped it. But here we have Ahmed Riyaz.
I am very tempted to go back to the warm-up area and see what happened, but
The masterclass of technique
Maybe
right here.
later.
Ahmed Riyaz, 212.5 kilos on the bar, and he's about to absolutely launch this as he does.
wow. That's incredible from Riaz. 2 white lights, and that is all we need for a good lift. ladies and gentlemen.
220.
Look at that
My
replay.
goodness.
Wow.
Clean as a whistle. Call him Mr. Sheen.
But next up on the behemoths, we have Ali Asadi coming in with 220 kilos on the bar, only 15 kilos below his current PB.
Azadi.
Let's see how this goes.
One of the impressive Iranian heavyweights. And we're about to hear some screaming and roaring, I can guarantee it. Some primal stuff coming up. This time he's all calm and collected. Ali Asadi. Little bit of turbulence coming up on the lockout, but he absolutely finishes that off with authority.
230 for Hilal Bazin.
Incredible work there, and he's got room for maneuver coming onto his third. Again, most people either struggle in one of two areas. It's either right off the floor or it's right at lockout.
Bar is loaded.
And coming up next, Hilal Basil. Raging bull, marching onto the platform for 230 kilos. He did fail his first attempt. So again, high risk, high reward. He's taking a gamble. He's chosen to go up, mixed grip. Power is not a problem. Looking over to the commentary
He
booth
gets that
with
up with
authority.
ease.
240.
And
Zobran
he has a lot of
Let's have a look at
support
the replay.
from the
Science and technology.
warm-up area back there.
Absolutely fast.
But next up we have Jobran from University of Doha coming in with 240 kilos on the bar.
Hailing from Qatar, his previous deadlift PB of 240, so he's actually equaling this. Marching onto the platform with a purpose. Good God, the bull is kicking.
Wow.
This bull sees red. I mean, all those plates are red.
Let's see it.
That looks locked to me. Do the judges agree?
Let's see.
No.
No. Let's see in the replay of
240
what may have happened here.
for Al-Hammadi Abdullah.
It did look
Sayyid
shaky at
Hussein.
lockout. It did look a bit.
Oh, I think it was a downward movement
Downward
there
movement.
on the right side, or
Yeah.
right side, or his right side, I guess, or left.
And here we have Abdullah Al-Hamadi, the Kodiak Baroness singlet, 240 kilos. He is beating his previous deadlift PB by 5 kilos here. On total, he's going from rank 6 to rank 5. If he gets this, a little bit of struggle there.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, it did look like he hitched a little bit, but let's see what
Let's
the judges
see
have
what
to
the
say.
judges say. 2 reds.
Yeah, 2 reds from the judges.
245 Bakayev Ilyas of Middlesex University of Dubai.
Ilyas Bakayev coming in now, Middlesex University of Dubai. Right here in the UAE. On total, he is rank 3. So he's currently scheduled to podium. 245 kilos on the bar. So far, he's had a very, very good day.
He's not ranked 3rd. He's ranked 5th.
A correction, actually, he's ranked 5th.
Let's see.
Can he make this picture perfect now? No problems.
Very nice.
As
And I do
efficient.
remind you again, guys, that this guy is a double overhand puller, and this is a good lift
252.5.
from the judges.
Even with a double overhand, as efficient as a forklift.
And that just pushed him up to 3rd place.
Yep, from rank 5 to
Very
rank
nice.
3. And here we have Najib Al-Khuhaji, who could go to 1st place with this. 252.5 kilos.
Bar is loaded.
That's on the deadlifts, by the way. Currently, he's ranked 4th in total. Here we go. Roaring. before he lifts. Clean as a whistle, a little bit of turbulence at the lockout, but
But it
three
is three white lights from the judges. His coach seems to be very happy.
Turfi Mustafa.
With all the power of a Soyuz rocket.
Next up, we have Mustafa Al-Torfi coming with 260 kilos, which is 5 kilos over his current PB. He has been in the powerlifting game for 7 years. So
he knows this territory.
Yes, that is very much true.
This is that point in the game where you're a bit fatigued. You've gone through 3 squats and 3 bench presses.
We have
taking
a
a sip of
switch.
that ammonia, and he's about to. Oh,
judges.
here we go, the Bull of Baghdad. Taking the name of God before he goes up to the bar.
A very nice setup here.
The superstar level setup.
260
Reminds me of
kilos.
Macho Man Randy Savage pointing up at the heavens.
Very easy from Mustafa Al-Torfi.
And with an absolutely squeaky clean lift, 3 white lights. It looks like he always has more in the tank, and maybe that's a good thing, you know. It's better to undershoot, it's better to have stuff left in the tank rather than to overshoot and fail attempts. Zainul Abdin Al-Omeiri from Wasat University. 262.5 kilos on the bar. He's beating his previous deadlift PB of 255 kilos. Here we go, he's absolutely raging.
See him shaking and screaming
Primal screams coming from this man.
as he steps onto the bar.
Oh, yes, yes, sir.
Wow, wow, wow. Let's see what the judges have to say.
No problems
3
with
white
that.
lights.
That's A-okay.
See him jumping and screaming as he walks out the platform.
And he's running and gunning straight for his 3rd attempt.
265 for
Let's look at that replay, and my
Khalid
God,
Abdullah of Mustang
Wow.
it doesn't get better than that.
Could have been a cleaner lockout, but
Abdullah
it was
Shakir
3 white
coming up
lights from
next.
the judges.
Abdullah Shakir from Iraq, 265 kilos for his 2nd attempt, 5 kilos underneath his previous deadlift PB of 270 kilos. Marching onto the platform, calm so far. Ready to shift some big old tin. Muscles it up again.
Wow, wow, wow.
Absolutely ripping it off the floor with 3 white lights. Gives a bow to the referees.
285.
Oh my goodness.
285.
What an
Gholizadeh
attempt.
Mohammad.
And Mohammad Gholizadeh. This man needs no introductions after his performance so far. An absolute behemoth, a Goliath. If there's ever evidence needed for Bigfoot is real, Mohammad Gholizadeh might just be that. 285 kilos for his 2nd attempt. He's 25 years old. His previous, my goodness.
Screaming as he walks onto the bar.
Screams reverberating around this stadium here. He's about to launch this to the moon. With
Wow.
no problems and a grunt of authority, my goodness.
Good lift.
My goodness.
Let's watch this replay. You certainly do not need a JCB. You just have this man as a forklift. Hire this guy
225
for all your lifting
for
needs.
Azadi Ali.
Ali Asadi of Azad University coming up next. 225 kilos. His deadlift PB, interestingly, is only 235 kilos. Not only, but like he's actually shooting under it today. Playing it conservative. Obviously, the more successful attempts, the better. He's competed for 6 years, so that does show some competitive maturity. He may know that 235 may not be in the tank today,
One is loaded.
so he's going under it, 225 on the bar. But there
Azadi Ali.
appears to be a problem again with Getting them. Oh, here he is. Big slap on the back. That was like a bear swatting another bear. Big windmill of the arms.
Let's see it.
Oh, no.
There was a lot of downward
there's no
movement
point in
there.
that.
That
You can see why
no
he played it
lift for Ali
conservatively.
Asadi.
But that's all right. What a performance.
230 kg for Ahmed Riaz.
And the technician, Ahmed Riaz, is up
From
next.
Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Dubai.
So far, every single one of his lifts has been absolutely 100% clean. Picture perfect technique.
Bars loaded.
If anyone's new to powerlifting, I mean, just watch this guy. Walking out for his third attempt, marching on.
Wow.
It's a pleasure to watch this
is
lift up.
incredible. 230 kilos.
That's a PB of 10 kilos if he gets it, and I'm sure he will.
Let's see it.
No
Wow.
problems.
No problem at all.
Oh,
no lift.
What was that?
For Riaz.
Now that is
Let's-
surprising. I want to see the replay on
Let's
this.
see the replay on this.
Inan Mazin.
Did he drop it at the end? I mean, the lockout looks perfect.
United 235.
No, I'm really not sure what was wrong with that.
I'm very not sure of why, but
He could appeal that. I mean, if I was,
I'm not a certified judge myself. Maybe the judge saw something.
I mean,
we
neither
did
am I.
not.
Just as a competitor, I would. I'll just see what's wrong with it.
But anyways, here we have Hilal Basel coming in with 235 kilos. See
Oh
him
my God.
screaming.
That's a raging gorilla. And he gets it. What a strong lockout.
Wow, wow, wow.
Finishes
Three
the day
white lights
strong
from
with
the
3
judges.
white lights.
Good lift.
It's been a
Very
good
nice.
day for the silverback gorilla.
Yes.
Look at that replay. Absolutely clean.
247.
No problems whatsoever. He's going to be happy with that performance. Next up, we have Jobran Abulghazi. 247.5 kilos on the bar. Once again, taking a bit of a risk, taking a gamble. He did not get his previous attempt of 240 kilos. That would have matched his PB. He's actually jumping up. High risk, high reward. He evidently has confidence in himself.
Coming all the way from University of Doha. Jabran wants to hit some big PBs.
The Gulf Goliaths have certainly delivered today. But will this... Oh, the clouds of chalk coming off. Some primal roars. It's a big gamble. Will it pay off? 247.5 kilos on the bar for this Gulf Goliath.
If he gets this, he will be hitting a huge total PB. Wow, wow, wow. That was fast
And
off
you
the
can
floor.
see why.
Let's see what the
3
judges have
white
to say.
lights.
3 white lights.
Good lift.
He went all in and you see the
Wow,
emotion.
wow, wow.
He
Him
went all
crying
in.
as he walks off the platform.
240.
That's what it means to the
That,
man.
ladies and gentlemen, right there is beautiful.
That's the heart and soul of powerlifting right there.
You can see that he really wanted that lift.
47.5.
You take a risk, the nerves crank up, and then you deliver like that. That's the biggest relief. And we saw the emotion there.
But next
Abdullah.
up,
I'll let you take this one, John.
we have Abdullah Al-Hamadi coming in with 247.5 kilos. This is a deadlift PB of 12.5 kilos. But let's see him. Yup.
Oh, he's stuck on the...
But there was a lot of downward movement there.
Well, that's a good
Looks
performance.
like he was
On
lacking
average,
lockout power, but
on average, about
no lift.
50% of people fail their third attempts on deadlift.
Yes.
It's the last lift of the day. It's the heaviest lift of the day.
Lot number 64, Ahmad Riaz. His final attempt, which was claimed as a no lift, is reversed by the jury as good lift.
And you can hear the roars in the background. Ahmed Riaz, he appealed his deadlift, which looked clean to me, and it's been overturned.
It's been
a good
overturned.
lift.
It's a good lift for Riaz Ahmed, and that is a 10-kilo PR for him. 230 kilos for Riaz.
Mr.
Wow.
Technician has done it. He got his third deadlift. It looked clean as a whistle. He's going to be happy with that. But right now,
Very
Elias
much.
Makayev, 262.5 on the bar. He's had no problem so far with the deadlift. This is chipping his previous deadlift PB by 2.5 kilos. Double overhand grip.
Let's see Elias from Middlesex University. He puts
That's the fatigue kicking in right there.
yes, it is very prone. That fatigue kicks in towards your deadlifts because you did do squat and bench before, so
This
fatigue
isn't
is very inevitable.
It's not just your
on
regular
those
SPD
deadlifts.
day. These are 3 attempts, 9 lifts in total, plus what you do in the warm-up room. But here we have Najib Al-Khawaji, sorry, coming up next. Prince Mohammed bin Fahd University. Oh
You
God,
see him screaming before he walks into the platform.
that is a Titan resembling Atlas marching onto the platform right now.
Wow.
He's gonna go for a big brace and a big
Wow,
pull.
wow,
Absolutely
wow. He's
muscles
having
it up.
troubles with the lockout.
He locks
But
it.
he muscles it. Let's see what the judges have to
What
say.
a fight! Two
White
white
lights, and that is all he needs.
2 whites is all okay. What a day for him.
277.5.
In the background in celebration.
Wow. That is incredible.
A hell of a lot of steak is about to get eaten in celebration. Zainal Abdin Al-Omairi, Wasit University, hailing from Iraq, going for his third attempt, 277.5 kilos on the bar.
You see him
Marching with a
screaming
purpose.
and marching.
Taking his time with it. Psyching himself up.
Let's see. Al-Amari.
Big time, here we go. Oh, he's fighting. He fights. It's
He's
a
fighting,
fight
he's
indeed.
fight-
Oh.
It looks like he
Listen, he has nothing to
lost
be
his
ashamed
grip.
of. Nothing to be ashamed of.
nothing to be ashamed
Raises
of
his
at
hands
all.
over his head.
280.
Absolutely fantastic fight you can see here. Wrestling with it. I'm sure he'll have that next competition. Oh, the Bull of Baghdad.
Mustafa Al-Turfi, coming from University of Babylon.
Taking the name of God into his mouth before he gets onto the platform. And he looks ready for business, ready for action.
Bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded. He's being psyched up.
He's being psyched up by his coaches.
Take-
Runs onto the bar. Let's see him with his masterclass of a setup right here.
Macho Man Randy Savage setup. Muscles it
Wow,
up and
wow, wow.
absolutely locks it out. No
It's a good
problem.
lift.
The cheers from his team.
Wow, wow, wow. That is
No problem for him.
amazing.
Look at this replay.
Sun City University.
The thrust
That was
on
an
this
amazing
boy.
fight for the lockout. And
Rocket
he
engine.
got it.
Takes that weight into orbit.
Next up, we have Abdullah Shakir coming in with
Calmer
280
Iraqis.
kilos. This is a 10 kilo PR for Abdullah. Let's see, with 6 years of competing.
Several generations of someone's family tree about to get hoisted up.
Let's see it, Abdullah. He got a very nice sumo hook grip. Wow, wow, wow. He just yanks it off of the floor.
Yes, sir!
Yanks it, shakes his head. Oh, but the judges say it's a no lift.
What was the problem there?
To me, it was, honestly, it was hitching. It looks like a hitch.
I agree.
And
You can
from
see
the
it on
replay
There
here,
is a bit of hitching there. You're right.
yeah.
But the power of that man cannot be understated still. But right now,
But right
we
now,
have
here is Farhan's favorite.
absolute favorite. Yes, indeed, I say that proudly. Iran's proudest export coming in with 305 kilos.
On the
Proudest
bar.
export, strongest export.
Yes.
You name it.
This is the last lift of the day and also the heaviest lift
Giants
of the day.
still live, and they live in Iran. Mohammed Ghalizadeh from Azad University coming out for his third and final deadlift.
Now let me tell you something. No matter what you tell me, I will not believe that this guy is still in university, because boy does he look like he has a full-ass family.
A silverback gorilla has just walked out onto
Wow,
the
wow,
platform,
wow,
ladies
wow,
and
wow.
gentlemen. Call Al Arabiya
305
BBC
kilos on the
News.
bar.
You're about to see 305 kilos go to Saturn. Iran's
That
strongest
is
export
amazing.
delivers with authority.
That is
Yes,
3
he
white
does.
lights
Let's look at the replay.
imitating as if he put on a crown on his head. Wow.
305
That is amazing.
kilos launched into orbit.
Thank you very much, Karthik, Alex as well.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
And that's it.
We now have the medal ceremony.
That's it for the show. Thank you for joining us, but we will have the medal ceremony coming up next, so stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, the guest of honor for the medal ceremony is the Dean of Students FS, Mr. Eid Mohammad Khanan. Technical Committee Chairman of the Asian Powerlifting Federation, Ms. Chen Chow, and Secretary General of the Saudi Arabian Powerlifting, Abdul Aziz Al-Mari. All the three are requested to present the participation medals to the competitors. We start with the 120 kg category open squat. Bronze medal goes to Ahmed Riaz. Ahmed Riaz. MHE. Silver medal goes to Al-Turfi Mustafa of Babylon. Gold medal goes to Al-Omeri Zainuluddin of Wazet. Thank you. Moving on to the bench press, bronze medal goes to Al-Omeri Zainuluddin of Wazet. Silver medal goes to Al-Turfi Mustafa of Babylon. Gold medal goes to Asadi Ali of Azad. Thank you. Deadlift. Bronze medal goes to Al-Omeri Zainuluddin of Wazet. Silver medal goes to Najib Al-Khuji of PMU. Gold medal goes to Al-Turfi Mustafa of Babylon. Total, with a lift of 590 kg, bronze medal goes to Ahmed Riaz of MHE. Silver medal goes to Al-Omeri Zainuluddin of Wazet. The new champion and the gold medal winner with a total of 667.5 kg, Al-Turfi Mustafa of Babylon. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Iraq. Plus 120 kg category, Scott. Thank you. Scott, bronze medal goes to Joe Brown Avogazi of UDST. Silver medal goes to Skyr Abdullah of Middlesex. Gold medal goes to Goli Zadeh Mohammad of Azad. Thank you. Bench press, bronze medal goes to Skyr Abdullah. Skyr Abdullah. Silver, Bakay of Ilyas, the middle six. Gold medal goes to Goli Zadeh Mohammad of Azad. Thank you. Deadlift, bronze medal goes to Joe Brown Avogazi of UDST. Silver medal goes to Skyr Abdullah. Gold medal goes to Goli Zadeh Mohammad of Azad. Thank you. And in the total, with a total lift of 637.5, bronze medal goes to Bakay of Ilyas of Middlesex. Silver medal with a load of 672.5 goes to Skyr Abdullah. the new champion and the gold medal winner with a total of 812.5, Gorizade Mohammed of Azad. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Iran. Technical controller, please take the competitors off the stage.